Hello everyone, welcome to GATE Academy. How are you all? So I suppose you all are doing well. Now in this second video, I am going to discuss regarding the post-GATE guidance for IIT Bombay. In the last video, I have discussed about IIT Kharagpur. Now I am going to discuss about IIT Bombay. First of all, you can see the beautiful picture of IIT Bombay. It is one of the best college. It is one of the best college of India. Okay, and if you want to take admission in IIT Bombay, definitely you should be a extraordinary student. So, regarding the post-GATE guidance, I am talking about civil engineering definitely. So, these are the core branches in which I have listed out these core branches of civil engineering, okay, in which you can apply for masters. Apart from these core branches, many interdisciplinary branches are also there. So, if you are not getting selected in these core branches, you can apply for various interdisciplinary branches that you can see while you are doing the registration, okay. First of all, a very basic information I have to give you. The online registration for IIT Bombay, the online registration of IIT Bombay has started today. So today I am shooting this video on 21st of March. So today I am shooting this video on 21st of March and tomorrow you are going to see this video. So for tomorrow, that is 22nd March, you are going to see this video, but today from 21st of March, the registration has been started for IIT Bombay. And this registration is going to continue till 12th of April. 12th of April. So from 21st March till 12th of April, the online registration for IIT Bombay will be there. Okay. Now from the past data, we know that this date is not final. This date may increase further, but don't take it for granted from now, and you should apply your registration till this defined period only. 21st of March till 12th of April. Okay, take this point. Alright then, let me discuss about the branches. So various branches are transportation engineering, geotech engineering, water resource engineering, structural engineering, ocean, remote sensing and constructional technology and management. These are the core branches of civil engineering. So as I have said, many interdisciplinary branches are also there, that there also you can apply. Here I am talking about MTech. In this institute, there is one option of dual degree, that is MTech plus PhD also. So you can apply for MTech plus PhD also, but the condition is you can leave the campus only when you are having both the degrees in your hand. Okay, so you applied for MTech and PhD, that means you have to complete MTech and PhD, then only you can leave the college campus. So both the degrees have to be satisfied. So what is the basic qualification or what is the basic requirement beta for IIT Bombay? The basic requirement is minimum 60% of the marks. Look over here, minimum 60% of the marks you should have in your BE or BTech course. Okay, and or if you are having the grade point system, 6 out of 10 should be the grade point system that you should have in your BE or BTech. This is the minimum requirement. Okay, apart from this, definitely you are taking admission based upon your GATE score. So depending upon the cutoff which is being decided by the college, you should satisfy a valid GATE score, then only you are going to get admissions over there. Okay, so in which of the branches you are planning to take admission, these two minimum criteria should be followed. Alright. So let me show you the previous year cutoff list for various branches in IIT Bombay. This is with respect to GATE 21, this is with respect to GATE 20 and this is with respect to GATE 2019. Okay, now you can see here in transportation system of engineering, the minimum cutoff score was 700. This was the minimum cutoff score. Okay, 700 is indeed a good score. Okay, but this was the minimum cutoff score for having admission in IIT Bombay if you are planning for transportation engineering. Similarly, if I move for GATE 2020, it was 785 and GATE 2019 it was 711. Why these fluctuations are taking place? As you know, number of students may increase or number of students may decrease. In GATE 2022, a similar kind of pattern will be followed as per my observation. Okay. So just have a concentration over GATE 2021 and just get an idea that this is my score and which of the branch I can apply. Okay, based upon my GATE score, in which of the branch I can apply. Okay. So for example, you are having your GATE score between 700 to 750. Definitely you can go for this branch if you are planning to do your MTech in transportation engineering. At least you should take a chance. But you should have some patience because such kind of score was there in the last counseling. So till then you should have some patience, okay, that it will be a good thing for you. You should have some patience. Or else, if you are going for geotech engineering, 650 was the minimum score, 774 was the minimum score, which is comparatively higher than this. That means number of students were more in GATE 2020. 678 was the score in GATE 2019. So here also, if you are having your GATE score between 650 to 700, you can apply for geotech. Water resource engineering also 600, 695, 645. This I am talking about general category. You can see the cutoff for OBC also, SC/ST also in each and every year. Okay, so 2019, 2020, 2021. Here you can see the minimum cutoff for each and every category. So just see what is your score, any which category you are coming, and depending upon the subjects or depending upon the branches, your cutoff will be decided. Okay. Similarly, structural engineering, one of the core branch, okay, one of the beautiful branch of civil engineering, 675 was the final score. 838 was the final score, see over here, 838 was the final score in GATE 2020. So out of 1000, 838 was the minimum score. Here 782 was the minimum score. Okay, but in 2021, 675 was the final score because number of students were comparatively less. Okay. Remote sensing, ocean engineering. Now, constructional technology and management, this branch is also given a good importance. Okay, it is also having a great scope in future. So 650 was the score. Here you can see 831 was the score. 831 was the score in GATE 2020. Here 737 was the score. This is a good branch. Okay, this is a really good branch. You can apply here also. If you are having such kind of scores, then definitely you can apply in constructional technology and management. The guidance what I have given you till now, this was only with respect to MTech. As I have told you, you can apply for dual degree. For MTech plus PhD you can apply. There you have to complete your MTech also. There you have to complete your PhD also. What is the condition, sir? And in that condition, you should, when you are applying for dual degree, the GATE score is not as this high. Okay, so GATE score is high, but compared to MTech, the GATE score is comparatively less. The GATE score is comparatively less if you are planning to apply for dual degree. Similarly, you should know one more thing. This MTech and all comes under the criteria of teaching assistantship. There is one more category that is known as MS. That MS comes under the criteria of research assistantship, RA. So this is known as TA, that is known as RA. So if you are applying for research assistantship, there the cutoff score is comparatively less as compared to TA. So these points also you should keep in your mind. Okay, it's not that you are stuck into MTech only. If you are having some plans to do MS also, you can apply for MS also. If you are planning to do dual degree, then you can apply for dual degree. Definitely monthly stipend for dual degree will be high as compared to that of MTech. So in MTech, as from MHRD, you are getting a monthly stipend of 12,400. For dual degree, you are going to get a higher stipend as compared to 12,400. So these are the rank versus marks. So if you are getting marks more than 90, you are expecting a rank from 1 to 10. This is for GATE 2021, but similar kind of trend is there in 2022 also. If you are having the marks 78 to 85, the rank is between 50 to 100. 74 to 78, the rank is between 100 to 200. So such kind of rank versus marks, this is also a basic idea for GATE 2021. But similar kind of trend you can see in this year also. Okay, coming to the next slide, this is also very important. This is regarding the fee structure. This is regarding the fee structure for MTech. So if you are general category student, you have to pay a total fees means one semester fees you have to pay 39,000 rupees. Now this amount of fees is including the hostel charges also. 27,000 is the hostel charges. Okay, this is including the mess also. It is written over here. Every student staying in the hostel has to pay per semester mess advance of 27,000. And this is the fees for SC/ST category. If you are a sponsored student, general category, EWS or OBC, you have to pay a total fees of rupees 19,000. Okay, this is with respect to one semester. And this fees is including the caution money and etc. etc. Okay, so very first time you have to pay a higher amount of fees, but in old IITs one advantage is there, the fees is comparatively less. Okay, if you compare with NIT or new IITs, the fees is comparatively less for old IITs. Alright beta? Okay, now this comes the teaching assessment. Now purely I will be talking about MTech. So as you know that MTech is a 2-year duration program, and if you're doing MTech, the very first year is completely the coursework. So faculties will be assigned, subjects will be given to you, faculty is going to teach you the subject, you have to perform well in those subjects. Okay, one exam will be there, like what you have done in your BTech, similar kind of trend will be there. And it is possible that in the meanwhile you have to prepare some presentation or a mini research work you have to do in your first year also. But when you shift towards the second year, entirely you have to work for your thesis. And mind you one thing, for IITs, and if you are planning to go to IITs or NITs, the thesis work is given the most important thing. The thesis work is the most important thing which you have to fulfill in IIT or NIT. Okay, because this is going to add a feather in your cap. This is going to be beneficial for you. Why? Because you can have a better placement opportunity. You can have a better placement opportunity. Similarly, if you are having good relationship with your guide, he is also going to help you in various other fields. Okay. So perform well in your thesis work. Once you are done a very good thesis work, now if you are planning to go for PhD also, you will be given a better preference. Okay, a better preference will be given to you. So just have a good thesis work over there, and definitely in IITs and NITs you have to work very hard for thesis. So guide will tell you some areas of research, you have to do some work over there. Based upon the area, a topic will be given to you, or topic you are going to decide. Just discuss with your guide, sir, I am planning to do my work in this topic, and if guide says it's okay, then study various research papers which are being available to you. Now based upon that research work, you have to develop your own research. You have to develop your own methodology. That is going to help you in your thesis work. Okay, so take care of these points. So what it all I have told you, it's being mentioned over here. The first year is one coursework, second year is entirely thesis, scholarship of 12,400 by MHRD. Passing an additional test, this is also possible. This is also possible because in Corona period, what happened? The interview and written tests were not being done. Okay, so interview and written tests were not being. Now the situations are getting normalized. So there is a possibility that you have to appear for a written test, then it will be followed by one interview. If you are comfortable in both the cases, that means if you qualify the written test also, if you qualify the interview also, then only you are going to get admission in MTech. So only having a good GATE score, that is not sufficient. There you have to give one written test followed by one interview. So you have to clear all those things, okay? Then only you are going to get admission. This guide selection is going to happen later on, in the mid of the first year or after first year, okay? So this is related to the thesis work, what you have to do. This is related to the thesis work. If you are having a good thesis work, you are going to get a better placement. So apart from MTech, just take note of MS also and dual degree also. Okay, the fees will be comparatively less, and also the cutoff score is also comparatively less. So if you are planning to do dual degree, then the GATE score will be comparatively less. The dates I have told you, application dates have been started from today, that is 21st of March. It is going to continue till 12th of April. 12th of April, 21st March till 12th of April. For any further details, you can visit the website of IIT Bombay. Okay, register yourself in COPS. We will make a separate video how to register in COPS, that is Common Offer Acceptance Portal, based upon your 3-year GATE scores. Okay, now if you are thinking that GATE 2020 score was better than this year, or last year GATE score was better than 2022, you can apply from that also. So he will give you the option which of the GATE score you are planning to apply, 2020, 2021 or 2022. He will give you the options. So you have to decide based upon which GATE score I am fulfilling the criteria, that is I can fulfill the requirement, you can apply. Okay. For any other information, you can visit the IIT Bombay website. Okay, so thank you very much. I wish you all the best. Okay.